Hello, dear Leo, and welcome to your love reading for the month of August. And many happy returns. It is your solar return. So happy birthday. Let's see what's going on in your love life for the month of August of 2025. And thank you for joining us. Of course, this is Kathy speaking here. And as most of you know now, this is a Patreon reading which is released after the 20th of the month. It's released to the public. So we're doing it differently today. We're taking the Karma Dharma. We'll be using a Mirror's Love Oracle, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for the main spread, the Mystic Moon Oracles. We're taking the Lenormand by Veronica Trebini. We haven't used that deck for quite a while. The traditional Rider-Waite Tarot for some clarity, and we'll be taking the Twin Flame messages for love messages at the end of the reading, so do stick around until the end. Let's see what's going on, dear Leo, what's going on relative to the Karma Dharma in the month of November. Did I say November? Oh my God. The month of August and around your solar return. Of course, you may be an early born Leo, so you've had your birthday already. But remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. Leo, check all your placements. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What is the Karma Dharma for Leo at this time? You can always watch this reading as a timeless for your sign. Let's see what's going on, Leo. And we have the Hanging Man. So you're waiting on something, or there's some sort of a release that is necessary. Pisces is the energy that's coming through. The Hanging Man could be a message that you need to surrender, release, or someone's coming to the point where they're seeing things from another perspective. There could be a lot of karma playing out that needs to be released. This could be a life cycle that's coming to an end as well. There can be disillusionment, deception, misunderstandings as well. So let's take a Mirror's Love Oracle and see what's going on. What's going on for Leo with a Mirror's Love Oracle? For Leo, please. You may be someone who's got 4 planets in Leo, and you've got one, your sun, let's say, in another sign, right? So I would suggest that you watch the Leo reading as well. Let's see. Or you could be a Leo sun and have 5 planets in Virgo. Check out the Virgo reading. Let's see what's going on. We've got a courting man, so there's something going on here. We've got a brunette female. The courting man is also, brownish hair. Someone who wears a suit and a tie, could be very businesslike. I don't know what kind of profession, but obviously he doesn't go to a building site. He doesn't work in a building site. He may go to a building site, or he could be a property developer, let's say. But this is someone that's ready to court, so someone that is interested. We've got a brunette female, dark hair. This could be a meeting, a get-together, and a proposition to date. Now, the brunette female, dear Leo, you are a fire sign, so I would say brownish, dark brown hair. Could be the natural color. I don't know if she dyes her hair, but I do feel that there's great intelligence here. She looks quite sneaky. If not sneaky, then she's very foxy. You know what I mean? She's not someone that is very trusting. She's got her eyes open. So I do see that there is an attraction here and a possibility for a meeting, if not dating. Even though we've got courting and dating, more than likely this would be something romantic on the horizon. And we've got a twin flame connection here. Beautiful. Beautiful, Leo. And we've got a mature woman. Wow. Another dark-haired woman. I don't know if it's the same person. They do look alike. But we could be talking to two different females here. One looks a bit younger. The other one is more mature. Okay. So, I mean, you know, the dating, it's like the Two of Cups, or it's like coming into agreement, agreeing on something. So we'll see, because the Hanging Man can also speak to secret love affairs. Let's take your main spread. Now we've also got the Chakra cards in this deck, where I've put in the major arcana that we usually use for the love readings. They're in here, and we're using the whole deck, but we've also got the Chakra cards here. So we'll see. It's going to be a 5-card spread, and we'll take some traditional tarot for more information. What's going on for Leo? Okay. We've got the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. So 7 of Swords, and it speaks to healing begins in the now. Someone seeking the truth, and we see a portal that is opening here. This is the 7 of Swords, so there has been a little bit of foul play, a little bit of sneakiness, you know, because the 7 of Swords is in the challenge position. So someone's trying to be extra intelligent, looking for information, and that is a potential here where the healing begins, which is a 6 of Swords. And there could also be physical distance between the two of you. So a lot to do with the mind games, intelligence, a lack of information possibly. Travel could be involved here, where there will be revelations, because someone's seeking the truth and they're coming to the truth. You could see that the light, she's opening a window there, and the light is coming through, but that's in the challenge position. Let's see where are you coming from in the past. The root is choose your battles. 7. It's the 7 of Wands, I think. Yeah. I think it's the 7 of Wands, if I haven't used this deck for quite a while. We've got the air element and the fire element here. Choosing your battles, and okay, 7 of Wands, it's like fighting a losing battle, but it's like the odds were against some information coming through, or the ability to come together, even to meet up physically, because I see here there's more air, so it's a more cerebral connection, which tells me that there could be physical distance. But there was, for me, this was a very difficult foundation, a past, because you could see this little guy here is up against these, you know, monsters. They can seem like monsters within a dream because they're so huge. So it's saying that someone needed to be intelligent, and someone was trying to work against the river, let's say, swim against the river, but trying to be intelligent because the odds were against this connection for whatever reason. Okay, it could be because of third parties, because someone needed to follow some rules and regulations. That's what I get with the choosing your battles. And we've got sevens, strong indication of 7. I don't know if this is talking to the month of July, or remember 7 is also the Chariot, so choices needing to be made, and needing to choose, needing to make up one's mind. But again, the Chariot can speak to victory, but through intelligence, okay, and through choices. Recent past, well-deserved reward. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in a love reading would say that someone is standing on their own, more single, even if not single, someone could be on their way to and preparing to enter the Garden of Eden, which is where there's great abundance. Remember, the Nine of Pentacles for me, it's very much like the Empress, someone needing to be patient, someone working very hard to financially be able to stand on their own, right? Well-deserved reward, which is, it's a Virgo card, Virgo energy, which is telling me that the battles were rules, regulations, limitations, possibly also traditions, and then also financial situations where someone needed to be able to stand on their own financially, or needing to, through choosing their battles and winning over various battles in their life, whatever that was, the growth of self-worth. I feel here that someone's come to a point of, I know my worth, and I've lived through my battles. Now I'm in the Garden of Eden, and it's the story of my life where now the only thing that's missing for me is that relationship, right? Because I know my worth, I've got value, I can stand alone. As you can see, he's at the top of the world here, right? So this is an accomplishment, and there is possibility of rewards. The rewards could be financial, could be the ability now to be single, to transition, let's say, towards another connection, another relationship, because a lot of work needed to be done, right? A lot of work of releasing, and possibly also getting the clarity where there wasn't any, right? Because here someone's seeking the truth, and it's in the challenge position, which wasn't easy. Crowning is the third eye chakra, right? Great intuition. The third eye chakra, right? We see the color violet, so it's very, very strong intuition comes into this, right? So it's the element of light, it's insights, it's wisdom, and it's also imagination. I feel here that this could be because in the past maybe there was a lack of direction or even poor intuition. I would say here that someone's third eye has opened up and now they see more clearly, right? And okay, it is a number 6, and 6, of course, 6 is also the lovers. Let's take another card on that third eye chakra. And we've got darkest fears, and it's the 9 of Swords. So we've got a fair bit of strong air in this reading. Fair bit of air. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. We've got Virgo. We've got a bit of fire and battles. Well, battles would be more the Aries energy, even though this is a Leo reading, of course. The battle to know your worth, dear Leo, to feel confident, to feel as though you have attracted the right person, or that you're worthy of a person maybe that you admire and desire, or a relationship that you wanted to work towards, or even fight to win over, which the word fight to me speaks to possible competition. What is the possible outcome for Leo? And there's a lot of worry here, a lot of sleepless nights. Someone possibly also doubting their intuition. or even that there's telepathy here, even if there hasn't been a physical meeting. And it's interesting, we've got the Chariot here, move, which says overcoming obstacles, transition, movement, someone having decided, making a choice to take that Chariot, moving forward. So physical, through physical means, but also emotionally moving, right? So going from point A to point B, from one relationship to another. So again, we did mention this, and we've got 3 sevens here, 777. We've got a couple of 9s as well. Small numbers, let's say. I'm wondering if these speak to the first few days of August, right? Until the 11th, Mercury is retrograde in the sign of Leo. So obviously returns from the past, returning to previous partnerships or even situations concerning, I guess, even if, because there can be returns from relationships that have got to do with the past, or because we've got the twin flame card, it could be past lifetimes as well. So yeah, we've got major arcana here. The biggest card in your reading is the Cancer card. So Cancer comes through very strongly. Pisces. And remember, the Charioteer has got the stars above him. So you are in this chariot. It's up to you. It's up to you to take charge and take your life to where you want it. Unless this is your person that's ready, you know, because they're ready to court. You could see this here, and there's potential of coming together, meeting, dating, agreeing, possibly even agreeing to disagree with, if this is two different individuals here. But we see an age difference. Maybe that may help you figure it out. If there's no choice here, and this is a, you know, one relationship, then because the brunette female, we see her at a mature age here. And there can be also, even if this is not years have gone past, this could be an age difference as well. What's at the bottom here? And we've got another card, the Moon, another major arcana. So Cancer and Pisces come through very strongly. There is a full moon in Aquarius, dear Leo, on the 9th, roughly there, in Aquarius, which is your house of relationship, the house of others. So there may be, something will be lit up. Something is coming to culminate. Something that was hidden, you will be enlightened about. So I do see here in this card, actually, it's like he's looking in a mirror. It looks like a portal, but to me it's also like a mirror. So a twin flame is a mirror image, right? And to me, this is someone confronting their fears, because the moon can speak to fears, and look at the darkest fears here. So someone is fearing something. Maybe there's a lack of communication or understanding, or someone also possibly fearing, because we see a lot of logic here. Air is all about logic, fearing those signs and those synchronicities, or what spirit is telling them, because obviously there's a spiritual awakening here, and we see the illumination cycle. So there is a full moon in Aquarius this month. So look back to 6 months back when we had that new moon in Aquarius. That could be important for you. Okay, let's take the Lenormand and see. What is the potential in love for Leo in the month of August? More so, let's say, but remember, timing is very hard to pinpoint. Let's see, dear Leo, what is the possibility for love? Even though here we've got some amazing cards here. Many of you are connecting with a twin flame. Okay, we've got newsletter and a letter here. These could be legal contracts as well. Yeah, we've got an open book. Someone may be an open book. If there was a marriage, it's the Ten of Pentacles as well. So again, the book is Piscean energy for me. We've got the cross, which can be a heavy burden or needing to keep the beliefs, or the burden will last 2-3 weeks. There will be communication, so you need to, there will be clarity. Clarity is being sought here, seeking the truth. Seven of Swords, and this is the Seven of Swords as well. So something may be a little bit heavy. Someone's carrying something heavy here, but they're going to succeed. It's the Six of Wands, and that's the Leo energy as well. I don't know if you're dealing with another Leo or it's the heavy burden that you're carrying, possibly. You need to keep the faith. News is coming in. A lot of truths will be revealed. Why do we have the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords in the now? It speaks to healing begins. So obviously, and it's showing the heart chakra here. Okay, someone's seen the light. The Hermit is here. Virgo comes through. Dear Leo, you may have planets in Virgo as well. Someone is seeking the truth and they're finding the truth. Now, this could also speak to a possibility that because the Hermit could be an advisor, it could be a professional, right? Because the Six of Pentacles, this is like a Dharma card. What you've given out, you're receiving. But it's also possibly, and we've got Virgo Libra for me here, what work someone will do or to find the balance to have an equal relationship here. Now, this could also be someone that's looking into money that they're needing to pay out for any legal separation or divorce, possibly, because there will be a lot of enlightenment, a lot of truths coming through. Why do we have the Seven of Wands? What was that about? Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Heavy battle, heaviness, deception, backstabbing within possibly another relationship. Ten of Swords is deception, of course. It's a very heavy card, but it's also, you know, on the way to getting to the end of a heavy burden. Someone fearing the battle, fearing a fighting, because they feared them finding themselves in a situation such as this. And the Ace of Pentacles, of course. To me, what I get, it took a lot of work and a lot of hardship for this opportunity. And the Ace of Pentacles is a long-term relationship. And of course, it took a lot of work and it took patience. Let's see what is the Nine of Pentacles about. Yeah, someone's succeeding at something, and they know that this journey will bring lots of rewards. It can be a physical or a metaphorical journey. But someone is following their heart here. They know their worth now. Six of Cups, children can be involved, but there's also nostalgia. There is an intuitive connection here, no doubt. And a couple of sixes here. So, yeah, it's nostalgia about the past and what separates these soulmates or these twin flames, let's say, is possibly physical. Physical distance possibly separates them, but this, if there was another relationship, obviously, because these could be children, someone is finding or trusting their intuition that they need to follow their intuition, even if that means a lot of worry, of the inability to accept, right? Because if they've got children, that's a lot of worry. Okay, fearing the worst, how the children would accept, you know, the situation, because obviously there's been deception here. Remember, the moon does speak to the past, but it also speaks to the home, someone's personal life, someone's secret life. This is like confronting one's darkest fears and doing it anyway, moving anyway. There's the Knight of Cups, and we've got romance here, possibility here for a romantic connection and a meeting. There's physical distance, but there's also emotional movement now. Yeah, we could be talking about someone that travels for work. We've got Sagittarius and Scorpio more than likely here as well. But we see the meeting. You see the knights, you know, coming in, and we see someone that's more fired up, someone that holds more fire, is more fired up about this meeting. The Knight of Cups is more romantic and more trotting in. Remember that he's wearing a suit of armor. He's been hurt before, whereas the Knight of Wands is more of a risk taker. Wow, and things are a bit up in the air. There will be dilemmas and decisions that need to be made, and big changes. This is a fated connection, and it's possibly you're returning to a situation maybe that didn't pan out before. It's like a return because of the infinity symbol, and the wheel fortune is the wheel of time and fate, and it says now, roughly in the now. Okay, let's see emotionally where you will be. What's going on in the psyche, generally speaking, for you or your person. And the fears could also stem back to one's past and their upbringing when they were a child, you see. Maybe someone having come from a single parent home, and their psyche kept them back. And I'm going to say also some karma. Some karma needed to be worked out that was passed on possibly from their mother. I get that as well here. Recognition of this relationship. There is recognition. We've got the material world, which could be a marriage card, or it's a someone's valuing this relationship. But blockages could also be a past marriage, right? And we've got the summer card, which is the Leo card. We are in summer right now, and to me, this is someone that's recognizing that there's not only the desire, the emotion, and the emotion and the desire to connect, but it also, there's like a recognition, like it feels like your family to me, you know. And the summer card could be a timing card, but it can also be a time of happiness, right? Let's take a couple more. Refocus, so possible returns. Self-worth, where someone is now following their heart. Self-worth is an Aquarius card for me. We've got Aquarius Leo here. So this full moon will be very significant, Leo. And there are the fears which I feel someone's overcoming. Okay? And someone is preparing. There could be also, someone could be checking out your social media, for instance, you know. So, and this is an Aquarius card, so maybe the question marks will be answered on this full moon, right? Also, could be 2-3 days after in the Pisces season, because after Aquarius comes Pisces. So after that full moon, after the 11th, I would say, expect some revelations. Let's look at your person and how they're feeling, what's going on in their psyche. the person you're thinking about, obviously. Let's see what they want you to know. There's the Ice King. That would be the King of Swords. But you see the lion, there's a white lion. And the lion, of course, is the Leo energy. So you may be dealing with someone that has Aquarius or Leo. Someone who tames that passion, that desire. Or King of Swords could also be someone that hasn't shown emotion in the past. Or again, that could be someone that works in the legal field. This could be an advisor. It could be the Hermit, let's say. I mean, the Hermit could be a marriage counselor, let's say, or a counselor just generally. And the Ice King. The Ice King, I'm going to say also, could be, for some of you, this could be an ex. Could be an ex and someone that's older, whereas we've got a courting man that is younger. Let's see. I can't handle your words right now. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid, which is the Aquarius energy. Authenticity, right? Our connection still affects me. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. You inspire me. And is it possible to forgive and forget, dear Leo? No other compares to you, Leo. That's how they feel about you. So obviously this is someone that's wanting to refocus, return. Okay? And twin flame is very significant here with this card having come through. And twin flames they're not easy relationships. Don't think that a twin flame, once you connect with your twin flame, it doesn't mean that they'll always be ready for you. As I always say, it's like a magnet where you draw each other in, you attract each other, but then other times the magnet can repel because one of the two is not ready. You're not on the same page. Here I see that there is. It's somehow you've come to the same level for most of you. Even though it says here, I can't handle your words right now. Maybe that's more in the past. But now they're no longer afraid and they want to be authentic. So I'm wishing you well, dear Leo. Thank you. Thank you for connecting with us. And luckily, being on your solar return, hopefully there are more blessings than challenges for you. Good luck, and we'll be back with more. Namaste, Leo.